Carson-Newman takes down Lincoln Memorial, coming back from a 10-point halftime deficit with Coach Mike Mincey. Coach, down by 10 at halftime. You faced two double-digit deficits at halftime this year. You've won both games. Why was your team able to surge in the second half and overcome that deficit and win by 15?
Well, first of all, obviously you scout teams, and that's one of the best halves of basketball I've seen LMU play. I mean, they came in here with a mindset of we're going to beat Carson-Newman, and they played well, they shot it well, put up 40 points. I mean, I've seen them score 46 points in a game, and they put 40 up, they shot it well, took us off the bounce. They didn't rely on the three. I think they only hit 2 threes in the first half, like 2 of 11, but they got to the free throw line, got to the rim, and it was just kind of a different game plan than what we've seen. Second half, we started switching everything, and I thought the girls did a really good job of limiting them somewhat. I'm sure with lack of bodies and the amount of games they've played, fatigue started to play a little bit. Didn't want to press. I wasn't going to press tonight, but I felt like we had to just kind of get the game more sped up than the way it was playing out in the first half, especially in the first quarter. So we're happy that we came out. We erased the deficit pretty quickly, but it looked like we were heading toward a deja vu of what happened here last year.
We talked before the game about this team shooting the three-pointer. They only make 4 in the game. They get to the free throw line a whole lot, though, and Addie Kirkpatrick gets points off of the bench. Despite that, what do you think about how your team performed on the perimeter defensively?
Well, I mean, you want to stop the three-point shooting. Obviously, they didn't have Profit tonight, and that's one of their better three-point threats. And when they put all those three-point shooters on the floor, and you have number 5 out there running around and getting handoffs and stuff, it's a really tough guard. But tonight switched up a little bit. I think they played a big not the whole game, but most of the game they had at least a true big on the floor, which you thought would have played into our advantage to some degree since we do have bigs that can guard on the block. But I thought we did okay. Second half was great. We got out there and contested shooters much better. In the first half, I was like, man, we need them to shoot more threes because they were just getting to the bounce. Flowers is a great player. She can get to the rim. Davidson found the net early and often in the first half. And, they just played really good basketball. We didn't have a great offensive showing in the first half. Much better to put up 44 in the second half.
You shot 36%, in the first quarter. You shoot 50+ the rest of the game. Yeah. Why did your offense change?
I think the girls knew what this game meant. It keeps you where you want to be in sack standings, obviously, but in a bigger picture, you're talking about NCAA stuff, and, we need to keep winning. And, because of LMU's record, it's certainly been very hurtful to our hopes to try to get into the NCAA tournament. So, at halftime, we didn't yell and scream and stuff. It's like, look, they played great. We didn't play so great. We got to come out here. We got to chip away at this lead and see if we can't get over the hump. And I think at some point in the third quarter, we finally got over the hump. Crowd was great, and I was happy for our girls to be able to play in front of a good crowd. They got into it and probably helped us kind of pull out the victory because it gave us a little adrenaline there to go on the offensive end, score better, and certainly play good defense on the half court.
Now you head over to Coker to end the regular season. How do you avoid a letdown in Hartsville, in a place where you've had a lot of challenges over the last few years playing over there?
Yeah, I don't really anticipate a letdown. And even the night wasn't a letdown. I just think you got to give credit to LMU. They came in, they played good stuff. They still, even though they got a guard out, they have good guards, and those kids can play. And they played really well in the first half. Addie Kirkpatrick had some offensive rebound, caught an air ball and scored, was 5 of 5 from the field, scored 10 points. I'm not even sure what she's averaging, but that's more than her average. So a lot of things went well for them in the first half, not for us. We came out and we won, so I think it's more of a relief that we got this game won. We came back, we won the game. Now we'll go to Coker, and I think it's kind of a lesson learned that we got to go over there and get on it early and not try to come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half on the road.